The White House on Wednesday removed Mark Calabria as the regulator of U.S. mortgage giants Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, hours after the Supreme Court gave President Joe Biden more power to fire him. The White House late Wednesday appointed Sandra Thompson to succeed Calabria as acting director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency. Thompson has served as deputy director of the agency's Division of Housing Mission and Goals since 2013. Earlier Wednesday, an administration official said Biden was moving forward today to replace the current director with an appointee who reflects the administration's values. The shuffle at the top of the FHFA will revive the debate over how to overhaul Fannie and Freddie, the behemoths behind about half of the $11 trillion U.S. residential mortgage market. Former President George W. Bush's administration took control of Fannie and Freddie in September 2008 to prevent their collapse during the housing crisis, and subsequent congressional attempts to overhaul their operations have floundered. Calabria, a libertarian economist appointed by former President Donald Trump, has sought to reduce the government's role in the housing market since he took office in 2019. Calabria said Wednesday that his 26-month tenure was the honor of a lifetime, while warning that the companies were not on sound economic footing and much work remains to revamp them. The shakeup followed a split Supreme Court decision that found the leadership structure of the FHFA was unconstitutional because of a provision that the president could only remove its director for cause, not at will. The widely anticipated decision mirrored the court's ruling on the similarly structured Consumer Financial Protection Bureau last year. The court also unanimously dismissed a claim by Fannie and Freddie shareholders who sued the government to invalidate the 2012 decision to send the company's profits directly to Treasury, the so-called Third Amendment. The High Court remanded the case back to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals for further proceedings to determine what remedy, if any, the shareholders are entitled to receive on their constitutional claim. Shares of the companies fell nearly 50% in the hour after the decision was announced, before rebounding slightly. It is not necessary for us to decide, and we do not decide, whether the FHFA made the best, or even a particularly good, business decision when it amended the government's contract with the companies to sweep their profits to Treasury in 2012, Justice Samuel Alito wrote in the opinion of the court. We conclude only that under the terms of the Recovery Act, the FHFA did not exceed its authority as a conservator, and therefore the anti-injunction clause bars the shareholders' statutory claim. Fannie and Freddie buy mortgages from lenders and bundle them into securities for sale to investors. The companies have sent about $300 billion in profits to the government since their federal takeover. The Trump administration, keen to release Fannie and Freddie from government control, allowed them to start building capital again under Calabria, who also served as chief economist to former Vice President Mike Pence.
Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe All Media New York.